Hello, everyone, and welcome to my picks for the top 35, 35 best films of 2015. A lot of great cinema going on last year. A lot of terrible, a lot of underrated, a lot of underappreciated, a lot of overrated. And I have a bunch of lists coming your way, but right now, here's the best. If you're looking for the worst, best documentaries, and honorable mentions, those videos will be coming very, very soon, I hope and pray. But here are 35 films that I absolutely love. I'm going to count down from 35 to 11 really, really quick, and then focus on the last 10, my top 10 of the best films of 2015. So let's get on with it. Got the list right here. Here it is. So here we go. Number 35. Furious 7, number 34, True Story, number 33, The Intern, number 32, Paper Planes, a movie I saw at the Newport Beach Film Festival right here. The number 31, Kumiko, The Treasure Hunter, number 30, What We Do in the Shadows, number 29, Far from the Madding Crowd, number 28, Clouds of Sils Maria, number 27, Mustang, number 26, 99 Homes, number 25, Paddington, number 24, Victoria, number 23, The Walk, number 22, Sicario, number 21, Cinderella, number 20, The Tribe, 19, Kingsman, 18, Love Is Now, another film that I saw at the Newport Beach Film Festival, number 17, Bridge of Spies, number 16, Avengers, Age of Ultron, number 15, Love and Mercy, number 14, Room, number 13, Inside Out, number 12, Brooklyn, and number 11, Star Wars The Force Awakens. These are all amazing films that you must check out, whether in the theater if they're still playing, or on DVD and Blu-ray, or streaming on any sites. I highly recommend all of them. All right, everyone, let's talk about the final 10 films. I saw a lot of amazing movies that I love and cherish, but these were the top 10, in my opinion, the best films of 2015. Here we go. Number 10, Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. I had the great opportunity to see this with the director himself, see a Q&A, and go and see this at the Newport Beach Film Festival. Wonderful festival that I got a chance to go to, and I'm so glad I got to see this film. I really wish this film found an audience in the theaters. It so deserves it, and I hope through time more people get a chance to see this. I think people who really love and appreciate cinema will enjoy it, and people that just love to feel good when they go see a movie, especially about something that's tragic and sad. But this movie has a great message about friendship and love and film and high school and cancer, and it deals with a lot of interesting things, tragic things, happy things, sad things, but does it in such an amazing and beautiful way that will be cherished forever. I think this movie will find an audience as it just keeps on hanging around, and I think that anybody that might have missed it, now you have a chance to see it. It is on Blu-ray, and I highly recommend you go rent it. If it's at Redbox, check it out, or just blind buy it. It's worth a blind buy. Just great characters, great story, and something definitely worthwhile. Number 9, the best superhero movie, in my opinion, of last year, Ant-Man. Yes, Ant-Man. I couldn't believe it. I went into this with low expectations, even though I love Paul Rudd. But after hearing all the drama that happened with Edgar Wright leaving the project and all this drama that happens in Hollywood every day. So if you miss Ant-Man, that is your loss. Crap goes on every day in this crazy business we call Hollywood. And we should be just grateful that Ant-Man turned out to be an incredible action movie with great special effects. Sadly, I don't think it's nominated at all. I can't wait for the sequel. Wonderful personality, great casting. Michael Douglas looks great as a young man and an old man in this film, and the rest of the cast is just amazing. I really love the outcome. Maybe the villain is not so memorable, but in the end, just an amazing film. That's definitely something that needs to be seen. One of the greatest superhero movies ever made, and a lot of fun. I mean, we're going to see this story over and over and over again, whether they call it Ant-Man or Fart Man. but just give us something entertaining, enlightening, exciting, fun, and joyous to be alive, everyone. Number 8, The Martian. Ridley Scott in his 70s, making some of the greatest movies of his whole entire career. We got another Alien movie coming on the way in a few years, but The Martian just takes so many different crazy elements and puts it in a way that is understandable. Yes, science, all that stuff that I didn't get. It kind of went over my head, but the way that the main character, played by Matt Damon, just gives and delivers his dialogue makes you really invested in the story, and this is one of the best films thanks to that. What a crazy idea, and maybe someday, maybe this will happen in real life, because I think we're going to Mars, or we've already been there, or whatever, or something's happening. But, hopefully it won't be as crazy as this, but it will be interesting as this movie portrays Mars to be. Number 7. I love science fiction movies. It's one of my favorite genres and one of the first genres that I ever really enjoyed as a kid, and as I get older, just continue to love it. So I'm picking Ex Machina for number 7. Yes, Ex Machina for number 7. Sadly, my battery will be dying soon because this battery sucks balls. But Ex Machina, number 7, Alex Garland, working. I think he's directed maybe before. This might be his directorial debut, but he captures everything you love about this genre. Oscar Isaac is great in the movie, and this movie showed us the world to a very lovely actress. Sadly, I have forgotten her name, and it pisses me off. She's nominated for an Academy Award. All right, I'm back with a new battery, and I know her name now. Of course, it is Alyssa Vikander. She's nominated for another movie, but I think she should have been nominated for Ex Machina. And Domhnall Gleeson is great in this film, and the ending still haunts me to this day. Small location, but big, huge, amazing ideas, especially in the science fiction genre. I hope that Alex continues to make movies, and of course he's known for being a screenwriter and a writer, but I would like to see more movies from this guy as a filmmaker. I think he's crafted an amazing film, great film for the science fiction genre, and I think it's a movie my dad would even like. He never goes to the movie theater really that much, only to maybe see one movie a year with my mom, but he's the one that really introduced me to the science fiction genre. I think this is a movie that he would really, really, really enjoy, especially with really the big ideas that it has about the message it's trying to convey. Number 6 is a movie with a number in it, and that would be The Hateful Eight. I am a huge fan and supporter of Quentin Tarantino. He is completely insane and crazy, and thank goodness for that, because he has crafted another amazing film. He puts us in one location for over 2 hours, and I was never bored. I was interested in the dialogue as we got to know these characters in this crazy, insane, bombastic experience. I was on the edge of my seat just listening to the amazing dialogue. Had really no clear idea of where it was actually going at times. And when it went there, and you can always guarantee with Quentin Tarantino on a very amazing ending. And I thought the ending to this film was just pretty damn awesome. Leading up to the final moments, we get to meet with some of the final characters. I love the setting. I love the location. I love the way the movie looks. And I would love to see another Western from Quentin Tarantino, but also I would love to see him make another modern crime gangster story. Not like Pulp Fiction. I don't want Pulp Fiction 2 by any means, but I would love something that's centered in modern times, dealing with modern technology and stuff like that, and I think he'd have a lot of fun with it. But I'm glad that he likes to explore these weird, crazy worlds when he tells stories from the past, whether he's talking about the Nazis or slavery or what's going on in this incredible film. I love this film. I saw it in 70 millimeter. I saw it twice in 70 millimeter on film. And so again, it was grateful to go see it in the theater on film. Everything is in digital now, and I like it, but it's nice to go see something on film. I love it. Number 5, another Western. This is The Revenant. Alejandro G. Arietu and Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy and Domhnall Gleeson and the rest of the cast give you to something, gives you an experience. You are in this. You are a part of this. You feel all the emotion, all the terror. Leo gets mauled by a bear, everybody, and it looks real. It looks like they actually got a real bear. I believed it. Maybe you didn't, but I believe that a real bear mauled Leonardo DiCaprio. That's how good this movie looks. Every scene looks seamless. I never felt like I was watching something with special effects. Great cinematography. This is going to be another win for this amazing cinematographer. He won for Gravity in 2013. He won for Birdman in 2014, and now he's going to win for The Revenant. Just an amazing film that looks great because the way they shot it in such a unique and different way that we don't often see anymore in these kind of movies. Normally it's really high produced production when it comes to a Western, and it feels very Hollywood, and sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes it's a bad thing. But in this case, it worked perfectly. I was immersed into this story, and I didn't want it to end after the 2.5 hour pinpoint. I wanted it to go on for quite a long time. I was so invested, and Leo is going to win. He has probably been better in other better films, but he's never won before, and this is an amazing reason. The Academy is going to be like, oh, we're so sorry. You haven't won before, so here's the Oscar. We apologize, because you deserved it year after year after year for other movies that you were in. But if he wins, and he will win, he definitely does deserve it. It's an amazing performance and something that reminds you why you love to go to the movies, why you love Leonardo DiCaprio, and why you love cinema in general. Great, amazing film, great direction, and something I'm not going to forget at all. Number 4, Steve Jobs. Yes, a movie hardly anybody saw. As someone who does have an Apple iPhone and appreciates it, but not really into the magic and wonder of Steve Jobs. I'm grateful for what he was able to do and his team. But what Danny Boyle and Aaron Sorkin, and also Michael Fassbender and the rest of the cast, Kate Winslet, and even Seth Rogen, have come together and give us something very special and also talk about certain things that lead up to something that you were not expecting. I love what this movie is ultimately about. And if you haven't seen it yet, I did just buy it on Blu-ray. It just got released on Blu-ray yesterday. I can't tell you. If you know the story of Steve Jobs and whatever's true and whatever's not about the man, I love what Aaron Sorkin did. I love what he actually ultimately was fascinated by this man and what he wanted to tell this story. Really, what this movie is really about. It may not be about what you think it's going to be about. I love that it's told in, I think, 3 or 4 acts. It feels like, you're on a stage play seeing these characters mingle and interact with the incredible dialogue that is written by Mr. Sorkin. But I was totally surprised of where the movie actually was going. And that's why I really love this film. Acting is great. I wish more people would have saw it. I wish more people would have, really appreciated it. And I hope in the future, as it is on cable and all this formats, that people will get a chance to see it. Whether you like Steve Jobs or not, this is an incredible film with some of the finest acting you're ever going to see. And now, everyone, we're at the final top 3. My top 3 films, best films of 2015. Carol. Number 3 is Carol. I saw this film at the AFI Film Festival. Rooney Mara was there, and Todd Haynes, the director, was there after with a Q&A. And I'm not the biggest fan of Todd Haynes. I didn't really like his last movie, but I was really interested in this film. Not for the reasons you might be thinking. Yes, it's about 2 women falling in love, but this movie could have been about anything. It could have been about anything that was focusing on whatever setting that they were focusing on. And the setting they were focusing on in this film is the 1950s. And they really captured it. They made you feel like you were a part of this world. I remember the music, being touched by the music, being touched by the story itself. It's an amazing story, and I really enjoyed the characters and their amazing chemistry that they had. I really cared about Rooney Mara's character. I'm sorry and sad that she's in the wrong category. She should be nominated for Best Actress, and of course, Kate Blanchett is great in the film, and she should be nominated for Best Supporting Actress, because this is Rooney Mara's character story. It's her journey as she's going through this life-changing experience, where she wants to go. She's got all these things going on. And I appreciate that. I really love the characters. I cared about them. If you're interested in more detail, I did do a review on We Live Film, the We Live Film channel. But I felt like not only was the acting incredible, but also this has amazing production value. The cinematography is great. The locations, the cars, the costumes, everything technical about a movie that you want is in this film. Everything perfect about something when it comes to a movie that you want is in this movie. It feels like you're taken back to the times. I felt like I was a part of what was going on in this film. I cared about what was being betrayed. I betrayed. I cared about what these characters were going through. I was emotionally involved, and it's such a beautiful film. I'm sad that it's not nominated for Best Picture. Maybe it doesn't have to win, but I would like to see it at least get nominated. But in the end, it is not. All right, number 2, Son of Saul. We have seen countless movies about the Holocaust. And some of my favorite movies, including Schindler's List, are about the Holocaust. And they're some of the best movies ever made. But movies will never, ever, ever give you the true feeling of what it was like to be there. But they can get as close as possible, and I think Son of Saul gets the closest I've ever been in a movie before when it comes to the subject of the Holocaust. I remember hearing about the Holocaust when I was in school, probably middle school for the first time, and shocked that something like this actually happened. And ever since, I've been fascinated with World War II and what happened during that time. This movie shows you a side of the Holocaust that we have never, ever seen before. Something that a lot of movies never even touched upon. And I like the way it's shot. It's shot in a way that's different, that's we're not really used to anymore. We get to see a lot of things in widescreen. This thing is shot in full screen. And most of the time, we're focused on this guy's face. So we really get to be in here and see his emotions and what he's going through in this journey that he goes on in this movie. The movie is nominated for Best Foreign Language Film. If it does not win, it'll be a shock to the system, because out of the movies that I've seen for Best Foreign Language, this movie is the best. Not only is it one of the greatest movies ever made, especially on the subject of the Holocaust, it is one of the greatest movies ever made. It is one of the best films of the year, and something that I did see at the AFI Film Festival. I believe the director was there, and he talked about it, and congratulations to him. I can't wait to see where this guy goes next. And this is his first movie. Well, he's done some shorts, of course, but this is his first film. And I walked away from the movie completely moved, forgetting about every problem that was going on in my life, and just focusing on this subject. And this is a great reminder of what those people went through. It was something we should never forget. And this is something that needs to be seen. I hope this movie is shown in school. I think this movie should be shown in high school, especially when you're getting onto the subject of what happened. I think this is a good opportunity to take a break and say, okay, let's show you something that you may have never seen before. We've learned about this for weeks, how much time the teacher has taken, but now let's focus and let's talk about what really happened. And this is a great movie to show you what really happened and what happened. I mean, some of the things I saw in this film, I was shocked by, I was saddened by, and that's why it's such a great film, because I forgot I was watching a movie. I thought I was watching real life. All right, everyone, the final one, the number one movie, a film, in my opinion, that captures everything when you want to go to a cinema, and that's why I picked it. as my number one film, and I'm just happy that it's getting all this amazing acclaim, and people are enjoying it, and people are loving it, and the Academy is loving it. And that would be number one, everyone, Mad Max Fury Road. Yes, it is an action movie, and yes, the Academy doesn't really like to honor action films. But this is not only an action movie. This has everything you want in a film. It has every aspect, every genre is in this movie. Yes, it is more of an action movie than anything else. Yes, it has some of the greatest action you are ever going to see from one of the greatest directors we're ever going to have. And he's in his 70s or 80s as well, George Miller. God bless George Miller. And I hope that he goes and makes another family movie. I hope he makes another Mad Max movie. I hope he makes another drama. He's done everything. This guy, George Miller, has done everything in his career. He's made dramas, he's made family movies, he's made comedies, he's made action movies, and he's made all 4 of the Mad Max movies. I love this film. This is an incredible, amazing, moving film that has love in it. It has action, it has drama, it has strong female characters, strong male characters. It has just great visuals, wonderful special effects. It has one of the greatest villains ever, and to have it be played by the same guy who played the original villain in the original Mad Max film. I love this film. It's a great movie. I love it. It's incredible. It has everything you want. Great music by Junkie XL. I don't know what else I can say. It's some of the most amazing visuals you're ever going to see. And if there's something, I don't want to talk about that. Let's just talk about Mad Max. I don't know what else to say. I love Mad Max. It's still stuck with me to this day, and I saw it like 7 or 8 months ago. I'm so happy that the Academy has nominated, I think it's got 10 or more Oscar nominations. When can you say that about an action movie, especially nominated for Best Picture? And I'll be honest with you, I would love for this movie to win Best Picture, of course, because it's my favorite movie of the year. I don't think it's going to win, but I would love for it. That would be awesome. I think the first action movie, of course, there was a fantasy movie in 2003. You might have heard it, The Return of the King. That was action too. But a straightforward, crazy, insane, I don't have any more words, I guess. I'm done. No more things to talk about I don't know. I just love this movie. I really do. It's an incredible film that I'm just so happy that it hasn't been forgotten, in the sense that sometimes a movie can get a lot of critical acclaim, a lot of people can enjoy it, it can be a box office hit, but then when it comes to award season, it's sadly forgotten. And this movie is not. I love it. It is number one. It is the best film of 2015, in my opinion. I have now shared my list. Please get down there and, well, that didn't sound right. Please, in the comment box below, please share me your opinion. Also, if you have done a video about your favorite movies of 2015, please put a link in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love talking about this. Again, look for a list of best documentaries, honorable mentions, and the worst films of 2015 coming from me very, very soon. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Live film every day. And goodbye. Peace be with you.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.